Let's watch some crazy stuff, yo!
Hello, it is I, YouTuber Rick. You can't even get mad at me for not even trying to do an impression, because there's infinite universes and dimensions, and in one of those dimensions, Rick speaks like this. Deal with it. I don't actually own a Rick and Morty t-shirt, but I do have this Futurama t-shirt, so close enough.
Jeez, Rick, oh my god!
Officially released their very first collaboration with Rick and Morty. They have released their very own Rick and Morty Portal Fluid flavor, along with a collector's box, which is what I have here today. I got the package right here. This is the very first time that I've ever purchased. My camera is like not lined up right. Let me freaking adjust this. Now my OCD is gonna kill me. Frick! Or I guess in the spirit of Rick and Morty. Frick. I still said frick. I just censored it so it sounded like I said the F word. Get wrecked, nerd. You thought.
You son of a bitch!
But yeah, this is my very first time ever actually purchasing a collector's box from Gfuel. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this thing open. Oh, so without showing my address that's on the top here, here it is. That is one beautiful box there. Look at that sexy thing right there. So let me just go ahead and see what all's in here. Obviously, we have a bunch of packaging. Nobody cares about that. We got the box right here. Let's go ahead and just take a quick look at this whole design. I'm not sure what that scribble on the top there is. Is that supposed to be like a billboard and it's cracking because it's unstable? I don't fucking know. But overall, I mean, this is straight right out of Rick and Morty. I'm assuming they probably got the animators from the actual show to do the design for this box. Of course, we have the Adult Swim logo up on the top right. Anyways, I'm gonna quit talking. Let's just go ahead and spin this thing around and take a look at the design. I freaking love that they got Pickle Rick on the back here. And also, they got freaking Squanchy over here. Not to mention Mr. Meeseeks and Mr. Poopy Butthole. I can't believe that's an actual character in the show. That just shows the utter intellect of the writers of the show. Their IQ must be out of this entire universe. The only other thing in this package is, of course, the little sticker that you always get with Gfuel. From the looks of it, this is probably like some sort of like fall thing, maybe. Anyways, let's go ahead and get this thing out. That did not go according to plan. I have a ceiling right here. This is a staircase. I just realized that means I'm Harry Potter. But anyways, let's go ahead and get this thing open. There we are. Ooh. First of all, let's go ahead and take a look at this shaker cup here. We have, on the front here, Rick and Morty jumping into a portal, and of course the Rick and Morty logo, which is something I never thought that I would see on a Gfuel cup. But of course, I guess I should have expected it with how many collaborations they're doing. The lid is kind of like, almost like Shrek looking. It's like a Shrek color, if I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, honestly, this isn't really much of a Rick and Morty color. This is more like a Shrek, Pixar, Disney looking color. Just go ahead and spin around here. Obviously, you got the little measurements on the side here, of which go up to 16 fluid ounces, of course. And then on the back here, you have the Gfuel logo. Bottom's the same as the cup. Again, the top is like a super weird shade of green and like, I don't know if that's like turquoise blue or aqua blue. It's like some sort of, it's a nice like light blue. Let's see if we actually can get a pop out of this. Let's go ahead and twist this thing off. And the insert, that is more of a Rick and Morty color right there. That is definitely more of a Rick and Morty-ish color. Then, of course, the inside's just, you know, like the rest of the body. So yeah, overall, really solid shaker design. I will probably only use the shaker for this video and then never use it again. But yeah, pretty solid shaker cup. And of course, we have the tub itself. We have the Gfuel Energy Rick and Morty Portal Fluid flavor here. Let's just go ahead, spin this around, take a look at the design. Here are the ingredients if you want to pause the video, camera focus, and read through that. Anyways, moving on. I love the amount of detail that they put into this. You have Snowball down there. Is that what his name was? Snowball? It was something like that. You have Snowball down there from the one episode where the dogs gain consciousness and overtake the entire planet. Or wait, did they actually overtake the entire planet, or was that all a part of the I forgot. It's been a while since I've seen the show. You have the talking head over here from that one episode where Earth was in a game show. You have Pencily, or whatever the f that guy's name was, from the one episode where you have the brain parasites in that one episode. Obviously, you have Bird Person and Samantha? Something like that. Yeah, as I'm editing this, I just remembered her name is Tammy. I don't know where in the hell I got those other names from, but long story short, I was pretty out of it when I was recording this video for reasons that you will find out later on in this video. Spoiler alert, I had my wisdom teeth removed. Again, it's been a little bit since I've seen the show. I've seen like the first 5 seasons, but it's been a little bit, so I'm a little rusty on my memory. Man, you even have the little cloud of gas from that one episode where Morty tries to save it from being assassinated. There are just so many references in this tub, and honestly, I kind of don't even want to open it, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway just for the video. So let's go ahead and get this tub opened. That's actually a pretty straightforward clear white powder. There's like a hint of like a pinkish orangish like tint to it, but for the most part it's just like a clear white powder. Okay, before we get into the taste test part of this video, the last thing in this collector's box is of course this little Rick and Morty Gfuel sticker here, which is pretty slick, I'd have to say. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get some water. So a downside to this shaker cup that I just found out is that it is kind of hard to see how much you have filled up. Like, you can't really see how many fluid ounces you've put in. You can't really see that line very well, so you're kind of eyeballing it every time, but that's fine, who cares. And now to dig through the powder to get that dumb scooper. This one was actually luckily pretty close to the top. This essentially came pre-packed for me. It already has a serving in there ready to go, so let's get right into it. Come out. There we are. Would you look at that? That is like, it's turning the water like a Shrek green. This is supposed to be rigor mortis, not Shrek. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this shaken up. And done. Let's go ahead and check out what this smells like. That was a weak pop. No, I don't approve of that. No. The pops are not very good with the shaker cup. I'm not gonna lie. And that is a lot of fizz. That is a lot of fizz right there. That smell is like super familiar. So according to Gfuel's website, first of all, it says need a squanchy energy boost, which is hilarious. I freaking love that. But it says it is a sweet, juicy, and sour strawberry limeade blend, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm a tiny bit worried about it because I have a habit of just not liking Gfuel sour flavors. There has been exceptions, like sour demonade was an absolutely great flavor, but typically I'm not a huge fan of Gfuel sour flavors like sour blue chug rug or, for example, sour cherry especially. I just did not like that much. But a strawberry limeade flavor, that actually sounds like it would be pretty freaking good. And now that they say that, yes, that actually makes a lot more sense. This smells, honestly, I'm smelling the limeade a bit more than the strawberry. It's like 60% limeade and 40% strawberry. It kind of reminds me of like the strawberry lemonade flavor by Rogue Energy, that one little like extreme flavor right there. But yeah, let's go ahead and give this a try. Before I taste this, actually, full disclosure, I am currently recovering from having all 4 of my wisdom teeth taken out, and it has been the most miserable experience of my entire life. It's gotten better now, but I just had this constant leaking, oozing pus in my mouth, and it was the most disgusting, the absolute most repulsive thing I've ever tasted in my life. I am still recovering. I still have a tiny bit, it's not as bad as it was, but I still have a bit of a bad taste on my mouth, so I am a little worried that that's going to skew my perception of this flavor. So just full disclosure, I am not currently in my normal state, so I'm not really in a position to judge this flavor right now, but I'm gonna do it anyways because I want to get this video out like ASAP. But without further ado, let's go ahead and give this a try. Alright. This is such a refreshing flavor. This is just a great, refreshing flavor. Like, this is something that you could legitimately like drink after mowing your lawn or doing a bunch of manual labor to quench your thirst. Of course, I wouldn't actually recommend that. Drink some water, or even Gatorade would probably be more healthier than this, but still, this could possibly work for that. Like, this is a good, refreshing flavor. It's a pretty light one as well. Like, on a scale of 10 being the strongest and 1 being the lightest, this is like a solid, like, maybe 3.8. It's a pretty good light flavor. Like, it's not watered down light, but it is a really light, refreshing one. Honestly, I'm not getting any sour out of this, if I'm gonna be completely honest. There's not really any sour to this flavor, which is a plus for me because I tend to not like G Fuel sour flavors. Obviously, taste-wise, picture, you know, a typical, just any ordinary strawberry limeade type drink. The limeade's definitely coming through more, just like it was with the smell. The limeade is definitely more apparent than the strawberry is. I'd say for the actual taste of this, I'd say the strawberry is like a 30%, while the limeade's like a 70%. But overall, like, top tier flavor. All right, real quickly, let's go ahead and see what this liquid looks like. And This is Shrek green. This is like a Shrek type green. I guess it's kind of like a Rick and Morty type color, but it looks more like a Shrek type of color. I feel like the shaker cup, the liquid, it's just all more of a Shrek type color scheme than a Rick and Morty one. But I mean, this could probably pass as like prop portal fluid or just some sort of liquid you put in a fucking beaker or something. That is a good fucking flavor. If I was to rate this, I'm gonna have to give it a solid, straight up, like 9.3 out of 10. Phenomenal flavor by G Fuel. An absolutely beautiful design by the creators of Rick and Morty. Typically, I don't think much of the collaborations that G Fuel does with movies and shows or video games, etc. But this one definitely had a lot of tender love and care to it. They really put in that effort and made a nice quality product. So yeah, 9.3 out of 10. Great fucking flavor by Rick and Morty and G Fuel. But anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Make sure to smack the like button and to subscribe if you haven't already. Hasta la vista, scrubs. And now for me to make my exit.
Get riggedy wrecked, son!